The Redstone Repeater. What on earth is this thing? Welcome back to another episode of Core's Redstone Guide. If you missed the last one, please go ahead and watch that, as it is crucial that you watch all of the episodes in order to fully understand things, as I will reference things from previous episodes. So going into this today, I assume you watched last episode where we covered everything about redstone dust. If you haven't, then link is in the iCard up there. Please do go check that out. It's not for me getting views, it's for your knowledge. I am not going to explain how redstone works in this one, so go back and watch that, please. So the redstone repeater then, when you place it down, it will place from this end, like so, where it will place the input end at your feet and the output end where you are looking. The redstone repeater is a one-way device. You can only use it this way. If you try and use it the other way, it does nothing. The input is always at the end of which it places by your feet. Just like that. Now, what is the redstone repeater for? The redstone repeater has 3 or 4 main uses, which we will go over. The first of which is to revitalize a redstone signal. Now, as mentioned yesterday, redstone will go for 15 blocks before it dies, and you can tell it dies with the power level that you see in your F3 screen. At power level 1 is the last level that you can extract some live power, and we can do that and convert that into a signal of 15, as outputted by the end of the repeater. You can see if we do it out of the end of power level 3, it will be 15 again, and then we'll go into this. So that is the first and main use of a redstone repeater. I assume a lot of you will already know this, but we will get into the next couple bits more of complicated information here. So what you may notice is when I flick this, the next piece of redstone to light up is actually a little bit delayed. Now, that is because this thing here is a delay machine. It has 4 stages: delay 1, delay 2, delay 3, and delay 4. You place it on default at delay 1, and it will go 2, 3, 4. And to demonstrate that these have incrementing levels of delay, I've got a delay of 1, a delay of 2, a delay of 3, and a delay of 4, all hooked up to pistons, and you'll see when I power this, they all go in order, right? As to be expected. It makes a lot of sense. Hopefully all of that's fairly logical for you. A lot of you will have clicked this video thinking, oh, I already know all of this, but did you know of repeaters that can be locked? Now, what you can do is you can power a powered or a unpowered repeater, and then this will maintain its signal of either on or off, no matter if it is receiving power anymore. Now, this is because it is locked and it gets this bedrock texture that goes over it. And yes, this is bedrock. I have got a Vanilla Tweaks texture pack, as you can see. Removing that texture pack, you can see it is just the bedrock texture. Now, when this loses power from the side, it will unlock this again, and it will lose that initial power. It works the other way as well. You can lock a repeater before powering it, and it will not get the signal until it is unlocked. And it's quite fun to mess with. I really would recommend you messing around with this in creative on your own. Just get the feel for it, you know. It's very cool. And just to demonstrate which sides it does work from, of course, it doesn't work on the output side. It doesn't work on the input side. It only works on the left and right side of it in this case. Now, for some technical words for you to use, most redstones that you will see in the world will refer to these as ticks. I'll try and find some examples and put them in now.
From that thing, it's going to be facing in that direction with a repeater set to 4 ticks. Then once again, another...
Put down a repeater into the block, set that at 2 ticks. That goes to this red.
But you can see generally, this is known as 1 tick of delay, this is known as 2 ticks of delay, 3 ticks, and 4 ticks of delay. Last episode, I said that you can do a configuration like this to power the block, and that is evident by putting any redstone component next to it. However, redstone powering a block cannot transmit redstone like so. However, what you can do is you can extract that redstone power using a repeater. I would assume this is because the power that gets put into this is a power level of 1. Hence why this would be power level 0, if that makes any sense. But, of course, you can take a power level of 1 and you can revitalize it using a repeater. So it makes sense in my head. What you can also do is you can also put power in this way, and it will also come out as a power level of 15. You may notice in today's video, peeps, we didn't hop into Bedrock Edition at all. Luckily, this thing is identical when it comes to Bedrock and Java Edition, so I have not had to do any hopping back and forth. You can take all of this information today, and you can use it on any version at all. But again, peeps, it's a very short one because this component is very simple. Aside from locking and general delays, there isn't much more to this than what it seems. Aside from the things we have covered today, this thing is very innocent in terms of complexity. In the next episode, peeps, we are going to cover comparators. So do be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss that. And as always, do make sure to share this with people if you think it was useful. Everyone in the world must realize how cool Redstone really is, so make sure you share that with them. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.